thing where it's like, yo, niggas like this didn't even, it was from back during this time when he wouldn't even be nervous or kind of like hiding or be kind of like covert, or you know what I'm saying, with speaking like this. Just like openly speak like this. Like how much do you think it is, I'm saying, to delete a person? I'm a delete you. You know what I'm saying? Throw him Molotov cocktails type shit, like in the home where his wife, not wife, but baby mother and kid are living. Like this guy is just, oh, I don't know. Like, okay, the one conclusion, well, the one kind of summary that I wanted to make about the M.O.S, well, for the M.O.S, is the fact that you know the whole saying of like you get the karmic talk, right? The karma talk, where you get the kind of energy that you put out in the world. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like with him, it's like gets the energy first. I don't know if I'm just like about to make sense or not. If not, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Leave it in the comments and show me how to see things from maybe a more sensible way according to you. Maybe, I don't know. But I feel like he first would experience this kind of like dark energy, dog. This kind of like, this kind of energy where his reality, the universe is sort of, planting psychopathic seeds in him by giving him the kind of reality that a psychopath, a victim to a psychopath would go through. So let me say that again. I feel like he saw things where it's like the universe, or the powers that is God or whatever, that entity had given him, right, the kind of reality that a psychopath's victim would go through. I'm not saying the universe is psychopathic and that's why he adopted that kind of behavior and was like, yo, since this is what I'm giving, this is what I'm gonna give out. But I feel like this is the kind of play that was going on in his head, because you know what I'm saying, the whole degeneracy that would happen with the situation with his mother, him getting shot, him being with the kind of crowds that would like have his energy being like this, you know what I'm saying, the kind of enemies that he would develop in the process. All this shit started from an early age. You know what I'm saying? His the kind of environment he grew up in. It's like it's that whole typical black boy environment where it's like crazy, degenerate, dark, and that's the card that you're dealt. You know what I'm saying? I can respect the fact that he made something out of himself, but you know what I'm saying, the road to him making the person, the respectable version, that because there is a ton of respect that you can still put on Curtis Jackson. You feel what I'm saying? But the whole demeanor of saying things like this, you know what I mean? Being open about like murder, being open about your intentions towards people like your enemies, and things like that, right? And the kind of things that you would do, the kind of like threats that you would tell your baby mother, you know what I'm saying? As we heard, like the baby mother was like, yo, according to her, like Curtis was like, yo, I'ma delete you. I'm gonna delete you. Like I'm gonna delete you and the kid. Apparently, allegedly, according to BM. You feel me? It was like for him to even keep, like, you have to keep that in your mind to a certain level. You know what I mean? And I feel like he came with that from his like younger years, his formative years. So that's all that made sense. That's all that his environment had to just like, that's how his environment had to be. You know what I mean? For things to make sense. I don't know. Like, it's kind of a crazy thing. And so with that being said, that developed the psyche that would make him, kind of nigga that's like, that's, quick to bully people in front of everybody and get a kick from that kind of bullying publicly. You know what I'm saying? And humiliating people. I'm saying all of that to, make sense of the whole situation and the moment where he now drops the reckoning, this documentary. You know what I'm saying? We clearly see that homie, is not separate from his antics. He probably never will be at this point, dog. The nigga was pushing 60, and still he's like, he a troll of the decade. He a troll of the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? To a point where it's like, yo, some aspects of him is like, as I said, it's respectable. You admire like things like sometimes his humor, dog. You feel me? I know it's kind of it's dark to admit, like I don't know, whatever, but I'm gonna admit it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like sometimes when he does do these things, where he goes through some sort of conflict with his enemies, and his character, like his sort of troll antics, it's like that situation may be a serious situation, but then you look at it like how he jokes on his enemy. His enemy might have went through something really real. Then like how he be joking on it, it's like he almost makes it seem like it's not real, like it's a movie. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can laugh at it, bruh. Whole time, you know what I mean? Nigga literally just chopped his enemy's head off through whatever, like you know what I'm saying? But then how he does it, yeah, it's like it's kind of twisted, like, but it's amusing for me. So, yeah, I feel like it'll never die, bro. Like the whole, if you see it as degeneracy, well, it is degeneracy to some degree, but that's what developed Curtis Jackson to be Curtis Jackson. It's the kind of Curtis Jackson that we see today. So, you know what I'm saying? If you see the same psychology exhibited in your kind of reality too, it's like, for you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you make the judgment on whether to, because they are, like, this man's journey has been dichotomous in the fact that you do have a side to him where it's like, yeah, dog, like, I get why you would act like that. I get why you would be that ambitious, that just, like, driven to build yourself, to be the person you are. But look at where it came from. Look at where it was derived. So you needed these two worlds. The darkness, where it was derived, the whole degeneracy of you running from something for you to build. How you built was, was respectable to a certain level, It was admirable, come on. Let's admit it. You feel me? So, if you resonate with Mr. Curtis Jackson right here, man, you'll make the decision as to whether you're going, down correct path that you want to go, or nah, like this is too fucked up for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's hop back into it, man. My fault.
To go to the corporate shit.
Yeah, but he yaps.
What's up? Get him in the girl. I don't like the girl.
Look at the girl out of it. Man. Look at the girl out of it.
Oh man, come on. We're gonna double that because the legal fees will be about 40,000-50,000 anyway, right? Oh, 40. I'm gonna give you 40, man. It's a discount. It's a $10,000 discount. This one, man. You're both of them dead.
If there's one theme that 50 constantly brings up in his music, it's being antisocial, which is linked both to psychopathy and sociopathy. Let's roll the clip.
Since high school, nigga, I ain't got no friends. Got 2 380s like the ding dang queens. I'm anti-social, quit acting like you know me. Before I go postal, you know I gotta own this. I'm not friendly, I'm anti-social.
Antisocial. We see, we get it.
He will do things like secretly record a young buck crying over the phone and releasing it to the public. Let's roll the clip.
Yeah, you're gonna be alright. You hear me?
I'm wrong. The nigga just get confused.
I know. Tony's been the safest one. You know why?
Yeah.
He been staying closer.
Don't feel like I ain't been on board still.
Nah, don't worry. That should work out. You know what I'm saying?
50 even mocked the game for getting emotional.
Matter of fact, let me just add this kind of point, right? That, as we see this man like this, I wonder if the reality hits him, where it's like, when all of these things, because he literally is, he's the reason why, the humiliation ritual is as, the energy behind that is as potent as it is, bro. It's because of individuals that, inflict humiliation on other humans, though. It's like, what? But then now I'm asking myself, you know, do y'all think the reality hits him, you know, where it's like, all of this comes back to me, like, am I gonna be able to stand the rain, nigga? You know what I mean? Will I be able to stand what God has to serve me? Come on with it. It's just over. I don't know, dog. I don't know, like,